Welcome to the Two Peas in a Pod Show.
This is the first episode of the year for Two Peas in a Pod. My name's Platini.
My name's Platt.
And we are
Two Peas
in a Pod. Happy New Year. Happy all. Hope your 2025 is going well so far.
And if not, pick it up because you got a whole year to go.
Yeah, it's only January. How do you do?
I'm great. It's a little cold.
Little?
Here we go.
Ain't nothing little about this cold, man.
Imagine if we're cold here, how cold are they up there?
Hey. Salute to you. Everyone who lives in those places that's naturally... Hey, you got it, pal. You're the strongest out of here. More praises, dude. How do you do, though?
I'm chilling, man.
Chilling. Ba-dum-bum.
Freeze.
Speaking of Breeze, we do have some Batman news.
I saw that.
I didn't know if he was doing that on purpose. You know what's been cracked to me lately? Some people. And what's funny is I posted a picture of a protein shake, right, on Twitter, and they saw this and someone saw this in the background, and they're like, "Yo!" I was like, "Yeah, I know." Crack.
The clusters.
And this isn't. I was doing promo on this. Literally, is this me doing promo? I just literally
Nerds. Get 'em at you.
oh god, yo. I digress. Oh. I digress. Hold on, give me a second. Wow.
I think it's time to get episode Ciento started.
You are correct, my good sir.
Let's get it.
Lots and lots and lots of news. I had to trim the fat. Marvel news, that is. So much news. I don't want you to think this whole episode is about Marvel, because that's how much it was. Goddamn. Let's talk. How many of you have watched the Hawkeye series? Was that on Disney? That was a while back. I don't know if you guys
maybe last Christmas.
I think so.
Or maybe 2 Christmases ago.
So. And it wasn't too long. It was like 6 episodes or something like that.
Short and sweet.
I digress though. We have some more Hawkeye news. Season 2 news, to be exact. And I was kind of excited at this because I
didn't expect the season 2 of Hawkeye.
Me neither. There are several projects in the works, and one of them just happens to be season 2 of Hawkeye. We got that part right. Here's the big rumor, big dogs and gals. Trick Shot, Hawkeye's brother, will be making an appearance. Hey,
I think he's the one with the red suit.
Look. I come from the perspective of, you know me, I hated Hawkeye. It was the show that made me like Hawkeye. I didn't know he had a brother. I didn't care enough to delve that deep in.
I was pretty aware of
the
fact that he had a brother.
I didn't know.
Trick
but
Shot.
Since we're here, since you know about him, look at that.
Well, Trick Shot. If I can go into my files real quick. Real name, Barney Barton, is the older brother of Hawkeye.
Yes, sir.
Barry Barton. His lore is he is a highly trained ex-FBI agent. Not only that, he was trained by Buck Chisholm, who also trained Hawkeye.
Very interesting.
I'll put the files away.
Very Buck Chisholm. Okay. Highly trained ex-FBI agent. So he's about that life. He's going to have to explain where he's been while Hawkeye's been out here and doing all that nonsense. But yeah.
Minding his own business. He's not an Avenger.
You're right. But yes, that is some interesting. And other Marvel news, let's talk Nova.
What do you have to tell me about Nova?
It's been a long time coming, actually. There is a Nova series in the works, and here's what we know so far. Richard Rider, a Nova himself, will be leading a group of Novas to catch the fade with Annihilus.
Annihilus?
Who is Annihilus?
Let me pull up the files once again.
Please do, my good sir.
Annihilus. He is the ruler of the negative zone. Apparently, he was created after a celestial contingency plan went horribly wrong. Annihilus was captured and tortured in a laboratory until he was able to escape.
That's a crazy story.
Notable aliases: Lord of the Negative Zone, the Living Death That Hawks, Amor. Abilities: superhuman strength, speed, stamina, agility, and reflexes. Chitinous exoskeleton. I have to look that one up. Grants increased durability, flight, wields cosmic control. He also holds a rod that has molecular manipulation, energy blasts, and slowed aging process.
Hey, all of that. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. I want to see how they depict that. That's crazy.
Annihilus.
And then you see, I don't want to make this a competition because it's never competition for me. I love both Marvel and DC, but look where we are. My thing with DC was them always giving me the same 3 to 4 characters. We got a Nova now, man.
And we've known about Nova. He's just always been in the MCU in the back. We'll get him there soon. We got Guardians. We got you in space. We are not fully there yet.
I love it. Now, let's talk. This is intriguing. Let's talk Champions. What is Champions?
Word is Marvel is close to finding its showrunner for a series called Champion.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know everything in the world, and I said, what the heck does showrunner mean?
A showrunner is a creative and managerial leader of a television series, responsible for the writing, production, and overall success of the show.
That's a lot on your shoulders.
AKA CEO of the show.
That's a lot
doing
on
it
your
all.
shoulders. And from the looks of it, because we're seeing, you see a picture right now, from the looks of what Champion is gonna be, you could, if you replace the word Champion with Marvel teens, it's the same thing from what we're seeing right now. Team Marvel,
Young Justice.
Because right now we see America, we see Katie Bishop,
Ironheart. We see our boy Wiccan. Ms. Marvel, yes. And Ant-Man's daughter.
I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting here looking at her. I was like, I hope he says who that is, because I don't know. But
it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Okay. So that looks like what Champion's gonna be. And yo, all these things is rumored. My thing is, with where we're headed to, Secret Wars, do you have enough time to bang this out to close it up? To bring this all to an end?
Or is it going to be a segue to a different chapter in the universe? Because remember, they're also trying to do Strange Academy.
You're right.
Remember, they're trying to do a series, Strange Academy?
You're right. There's another few things that I had to trim the fat. It's not surprising that I'm telling you guys there's a Ghost Rider series in the works. I'm not surprised by that, because in Agatha, the witch that escaped, the witch that was about beauty, that's her cousin. There's gonna be a connection there. I like that. That's going on. Okay. There's a lot of stuff that's going on that I saw, and Marvel is not playing. That's all you need to know.
Yo, speaking of Marvel not playing, I've recently picked up, and you've seen me pick it up, the game called Marvel Rivals. A lot of people are saying it's a copy and paste of Overwatch and yada yada yada. Listen, it's its own game. Could be the same gameplay, but I love what they're doing because it's a free game. Season 0 just launched, which was awesome. They had half a battle pass. Season 1 comes out on Friday, and we're getting new characters. We're getting a whole new theme. Dracula is the main enemy now. It's great because I've showed you the lore. I've showed you the costumes or the skins that they have, and the lore behind the skins. It's good. The graphics are awesome.
That's
Trying to
dope.
get him on.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there.
It's cool. It's really cool. Holla at me if you want to play, but if not,
What's
I see you in these
the
streets.
PS5 USN? Your name.
Granddaddy.
Say that, what was that?
Granddaddy plaque. Or if not, in the game, Abuelito plaque. It's a good game. Hope y'all are watching it. Playing it. Whatever y'all doing it. The Twitch drops are going to be happening. Tune in.
And on that note, that's it for Marvel news, y'all. Wow, this is as we're beginning to record this, I just realized something. This is one of the shows where we not only caught up, even though we fell off, we not only caught up, we finished it in its entirety so far. We can throw it on that list. So My Adventures of Superman's done. Castlevania Nocturne, knocked all them boys out. Like lots of stuff that we kept them reported to y'all. Awesome.
Yes. It's been an adventure.
But did you do that on purpose?
Yes.
Okay.
We're finally at the end of season 2 of My Adventures of Superman.
I hope if they I'll be satisfied to give us a third. I'm with it.
It's gonna happen, brother. You saw how the end happened. You saw Lex already planning out with Slade. Amanda Waller's on the loose. It's a wrap. Title of this episode: My Adventures with Supergirl.
Almost a coming out party. I like how it was. And as we left off, we left in
It was a cliffhanger. Brainiac had just pulled up with his big old ship. He's talking about, that's it, I'm about to seize the Earth.
messing up the whole city. We basically left in chaos, so we open up with everyone fighting Brainiac and his robots. Superman and Supergirl are still laid out on the pavement because they're affected by the kryptonite that Brainiac's robots has within them.
Literally face on the pavement, knocked out. They got the green lines. If you guys have been watching, the kryptonite affects them differently. Same, still takes away their power.
I like the effect it gives to
the visual effects.
It makes it look like a virus of sorts. Last second, I love when they do things like this. They get help from people you never expect.
Yes.
They're former enemies. Livewire and her friends, they come through and start smashing the robots too. And then you get to a moment in the episode where even the villains have to fight back too, because the whole Earth is getting
It got to a part. Kara was asking, "Who are these people?" And he goes, "Our friends." Livewire was like, "Hold it. We don't want the Earth to go down either.
Yeah.
So we'll just team up this one time."
That makes sense. So they band together and help Superman and Supergirl get to Brainiac's ship. So long they Livewire builds like an electrical barrier of some sorts because of the kryptonite and stuff. So they help him get to Brainiac's ship.
Shoot, we're tripping. Livewire and the crew, and also Dr. Stone. Is it Dr. Stone?
Oh, we forgot
Mr.
Dr. Stone. Basically, this reimaginings
of
Steel.
Superman Steel? Steel Superman?
Yeah, so and he had his own episode, if you don't remember.
But he came through like a juggernaut, big old hammer swinging it around. It was good. It was good. It was a good depiction.
So we finally get there. We have a good old team working moment. They finally get up to the ship. They get there, bada bing, bada boom. They run into the big baddie, Brainiac. Here's where things get a little wonky. You know, Brainiac is all in Kara, Supergirl's mind. He says Eradicator override. And with that, lets out a scream before she fades into Superman's arms.
Eyes go blank white.
Mm-hmm. And during this snake slimy. During this, her faint while she's out, Brainiac finally reveals it was him that. I wasn't ready for this. I should, but I'm not surprised. It was him that got rid of Krypton. He blew it up. He freezed.
He had a long explanation of he was meant for war, but they were using him for peace.
And then when not Kal-El, what's his dad's name? Gerard. I want to say the wrong name.
Jor-El.
When his dad figured out his plans, he tried to stop him. Brainiac was like, "All right, I'm just gonna blow the whole planet up." Scum. This whole time,
22 years ago, we have a timeline. Both Superman and Brainiac are 22 years old.
I wonder what 22 is in their timeline. Though, what do you mean? What 22 age? You know what I'm trying to say? What 22?
How many times around the sun have they really?
What 22-year-old? What is 22-year-old on Krypton?
220 something.
You know what I mean? And while that's happening, after that, Supergirl wakes up with red eyes and she starts attacking Superman.
Yo.
She's back under mind control. And she's looking demonic.
Yeah. Red eyes,
whoa,
rabid mouth, like screaming, heading straight towards Superman. Superman's trying to basically
fight her back without fighting her back.
Not even fight, like talk to her.
Yeah. He's
stop.
But before that, remember he's getting attacked by
the other
robots or whatever.
Yeah, but it's basically Kryptonian robots. It's the Kryptonian robots that Brainiac had now just taken over the system, rebooted everything, so now all the robots are listening to him.
And like you said, while Supergirl's trying to attack him, Superman is talking to it, trying to, for the sake of the conversation, just to get straight to the point, he's attacking her with love. He's trying to talk to her with love. And it gets to the point that she's still not hearing it, and then Jimmy gets involved, and
Lois gets
involved. Who else got involved?
Them three. Then Superman basically hugs all of them at the end. Because Brainiac is just in her ear, just saying, "You're nothing, you're worthless, you are nothing without me." And she reverts to basically her child mode in her head, just curling up, fetal position, while Brainiac is just undermining her. All your worth is your discipline.
He's being that. He really makes you hate him.
He was cutting.
And even with the red eyes, you see the tears come out, and she finally snaps out of it. She not only does she snap out of it, she flies up to Brainiac's ship and starts pushing that mother into the sun.
Literally. Literally. Superman comes, helps, because it was a little, it was too much just for one super. They literally push it so far.
It happens so quick. I'm like, this is the end of the episode. We're finally here, but you gotta understand with Brainiac, he's always gonna have some BS under his robotic sleeves, and he pulls another one with. Listen to this: synthetic Krypton. Not only he pulls out, he has a big grand speech. He goes, "You thought if Earth had it, I wouldn't have it either." Psych! I got synthetic Krypton, and like he has like a Krypton cannon now.
He flips it on
last second. Contingency plan.
The beam comes to both Superman. Mind you, they're right next to the sun. Picture big old sun. Brainiac ship flips Uno reverse on them. Throws the beam at them. The beam hits them. Kara pushes Superman out the way. Mainly she gets hit. They both start floating into the sun's core. Superman goes to grab Kara.
You forget as you watch the show, you forget that Superman really doesn't
understand what he's built like. He's learned a couple of his own powers in the last 2 seasons. On accident. X-ray vision.
And this is another instance while he's in the sun.
Everything.
Kara, what did Kara say to him? She like almost half-heartedly laughs at him, like, "Yo, we're Kryptonians, brother.
This is what we live off of, the sun. This is where we get our power.
I almost laughed at. I scratched my head when Superman goes, "Yo, it's gonna be hard to get out of the sun's gravitational pull."
He was
I'm
just
like,
being scientifically correct. He's like, we're getting sucked
and
in.
I was like, brother, you're Superman.
He doesn't realize
Yeah,
the sun powers him. I'm out. Pew! They literally turn into fireballs and head straight back to Brainiacs.
And they give him the beats. They fight him one more. They fight him one more time, but even though they're fighting him one more time, it's really Supergirl's. Like I said, it was her coming out party. She's the one who landed the final blow to get him out of here.
And then
But the thing is, the final blow that she lands on explodes because of all that kryptonite. She, I guess you could say, falls into a coma.
I would too. It's a lot of kryptonite. She went straight through the beam. I mean, the clash. Remember the clash between them and the kryptonite beam.
And then we get I guess a fast forward. She wakes up on. I automatically knew where she was. Where else would Superman take her?
Look very homey, very cozy.
She wakes up at the
Kents.
Yeah, wakes up on the Kent's couch, and it's like a few days later. She wakes up. She runs outside. Lois and
Jimmy are on the couch.
And then Superman and his mom and dad finally come in, and then they have a little chat or whatnot.
Themselves, a whole happy ending, happy family.
She says something about lunch, and Superman's like, "Nah, let me go teach you how to play ball right quick.
Let's go play catch."
I thought that episode was gonna end there, but it was more. We got more. I like these days. The more Gotham,
like little background. Kind of the credits were rolling.
What were you saying about
the Gotham Gazette posted Supergirl story before the Daily Planet did because what's her name, Vicky Val. What
were you saying about Damn, what's that boy name? Villain. He's a team.
Lex and Slade. We saw them pull up to a building that they looked like they were going to purchase and make their super villain little headquarters.
Interesting. Oh, we totally forgot. Even if we rewind back in the melee, even Lois's dad showed up.
He's the guy. Remember they were like, yeah, we're with our main man. He was the main man. Pulls up on Wanda. Amanda Waller. Helps her out. Now, funny thing is, fast forward, Amanda Waller's
back on her BS.
Where is she? Disappeared. She's on the run. It was a good ending. It
was a great way to
end the season.
But what I find funny wasn't there was more chaotic episodes than that one. They ended that. We
already got the gist of the chaos.
I'm glad they ended it like
that. End the season. It wasn't a crazy cliffhanger.
I'm just interested to see where...
Because they gave us a crazy cliffhanger season 1.
Yeah.
Season 1.
Where do you go now? What villain do you introduce now?
We're about to get deeper into Lex. We're about to get deeper into Slade.
You just gave us Brainiac. Oh, you know the perfect excuse for villains is now? Literally just came to my mind.
What?
With Kara now that we got... excuse me, pardon me. Now that we got a Supergirl, if you see what she's been doing while she was a Brainiac, going planet to planet, blowing up these places, I am sure there are survivors somewhere out there, and they are pissed,
ready to kill.
Waiting. But she's good now. That's going to be an interesting story. And you know, Superman has his own villains as is. It's going to be interesting to see where they take all that.
I like this reimagining. I hope they keep going. I hope they keep going.
And until next time, that's our DC News.
Deuces.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 2Ps with your fight news. Let's start the party, shall we? The party actually started...
my mom's birthday.
December 28th.
Happy birthday.
JCK bounty competition took place in China. This is a pretty crazy name. Helark.
That's it?
Yeah.
It's 9-4.
Defeats Zaifa Sang.
41-10.
Via KO round 1. That was a flyweight bout. Let's see what we're talking about here. This is going to be interesting. I already like it.
Oh,
I already see it. It's coming. I didn't get to see. I just put the links. I didn't watch none of these. Yes. He flew back. That was it was very cartoony. It was very.
No, you ever seen those edits where they like either put him on a go-kart?
Oh yeah, why? Yeah,
he's
you
about to be on an
stupid.
edit. That
was
boy,
rough.
that boy fell asleep.
He's
like that.
gonna be on an edit. Damn, congrats to that boy though. December 29th, let's talk about it.
The next
MMA
day.
Octagon 65, where we see Los Tenquita
16-1.
defeat Ronald Paradiser
21-9.
via KO round 2 for Paradiser's Octagon lightweight title. Let's see what we talking about.
Oh, stop it, ref. Okay, that was good, ref.
Good job, ref. I've seen sloppy
I know
ref
who that
work.
is.
That
like
was
him.
great.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that was vicious.
What
we just saw was
he was in a
vicious.
takedown. Look at and then he got out.
Ooh.
Great takedown defense. Great takedown defense. Congratulations for your Octagon lightweight title.
On that same day, Road FC South Korea Solong Kim
23-8.
versus Jai Jong Yang
9-2.
ends in no contest, accidental clash of the heads.
Oh, I hate that.
Sorry.
Do it again.
December 31st, Rising 49 decade took place in Japan, where we see Kleber Koik Ernest
34-7.
defeat Chihiro Suzuki
13-4.
via unanimous decision, making him the RFF featherweight champion. Let's check that out.
And once again,
this is a picture.
champion.
Let's talk boxing.
Talk to me.
December 31st, we're in Tokyo with it, where we see Fernando Martinez
Staying undefeated at 18-0.
defeat Kazuto Ioka,
31-4.
not a bad record, and defends his WBA junior bantamweight title. Oh.
Damn, he was fighting though. Yo. He was fighting back.
He was,
But them look like salts when he needed to be peppers.
That inside work is crazy.
Fernando. Oh, he got sledgehammer for hands. He got sledgehammer for hands. Jesus. Lord have mercy.
Golly, that was good. Now, let's talk what is upcoming, ladies and gentlemen. The party starts January 10th. We have Thai on the menu.
Thai food?
One Fight Night 27. Tang Kai
8-0
versus Akbar Abdulev
3-0
with
a 100% finish rate. 8-0 in the MMA
for Tang's MMA featherweight title. Let's see what it do. On that same day in MMA, LFA 199 takes place in Cali. We see Ari Ferris,
California, 14-4
versus Eric Visconti.
14-3.
That is a bantamweight bout. January 11th, UFC Fight Night. We back with it. Mackenzie Dern
14-5
versus Amanda Ribes.
13-5.
That is a straw weight bout. January 12th, Furry 100 taking place in Texas, where we see Shimon Smortletsky
11-2
versus Sam Kilmer
8-4
for the FFC welterweight title. Let's talk boxing. January 8th in Australia.
Where we at?
We see Jai Opetaya.
That's tomorrow. Today, actually. 26-0
versus David Nikia
10-0
for the IBF cruiserweight title. Excuse me?
So,
today?
Correct. January 8th. We starting the party early. January, we're not playing. But first of all, it's going to be for a cruiserweight title and a blemish on their record.
Oh, I didn't know.
They're both undefeated.
Someone gotta go home with an L. January 11th.
On Saturday.
BYB 35 takes place in Albuquerque. We see LT Nelson
6-1
versus James Connolly
6-5.
That is a super middleweight ball.
The Albuquerque Brawl.
England, we see Caroline Dubois
10-0.
versus Jessica Camara.
14-4.
10 rounds for Dubois' IBF Women's Lightweight title.
Dubois, okay. Keep your title and keep your record unblemished. Let's do it.
Not much in combat news. Just wanted to bring this up. I find this very intriguing. Let them
Does that
know.
say 2025?
Yes. Let's talk about it. Rampage Jackson versus Rashad Evans has been confirmed for a boxing match in Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's up with the Albuquerque? What's going on now?
Albuquerque Brawls.
Albuquerque Brawls. This is taking place in 2025. Plaque, let them know the last time they fought and what happened.
The last time they fought, they both were still signed to the UFC. This was back in May 29th of 20... Bro, that's 15 years ago. At UFC 114, where Rashad Evans won by decision.
And I saw that fight. I will say, Rashad fought intelligently, and he used takedowns and scored. He fought how you're supposed to fight a Rampage.
Well, this ain't the MMA. It's gonna be who got the best hands in this one.
Exactly. And last but not least, I wanted to come. Why did you saw this video? I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Yeah, I saw this.
It's such a dope video.
Roy Jones Jr. teaching his lead hook. Mind you, that was one that, look at, first of all, chin tucked, right hand at the chin. That hook looks mean.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
even
he's
his
blocking
opponent.
it. He's blocking it, and he still look like it's not okay.
And it's pretty much just a video of Roy Jones going over how he throws his hook repeatedly with the same arm, which I'm a fan of.
Not this.
Because you can't do it like that.
You see how my arm's going?
This guy, even he explains it, the doctor.
And of course, the highlights of his hook. Oh, sleep. How many people has he caught with that sleeper hook?
Crazy.
I love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't had any practice in the gym, if you're going to be throwing hooks, never like this, make them nice.
And the thing is, there's no problem with throwing like this, but if you want to throw them in a manner like that, it's not going to fare well for you.
You know what it is? You have to do, because Russians their Russian boxing tend to throw like that, but they contort their body differently. So it can actually flow the way they want it to. It's still effective.
And I find it fascinating. How they throw their punches. And if you're still confused, think Loma. Guys like that, they fight like that. And that style is built for the Olympics, because Olympics is like so much point fighting. So they're very bouncy, light, and I'm sorry to use them again. Loma, they're very bouncy, light in their feet, and throwing their hooks like that allows them to get in, get out, get the points that they need to. Versus the traditional American style where they throw their hooks like that.
There's different ways to throw everything. Some people make it work for them, but again, you can't mix in your base traditional boxing with others unless you're gonna, like contort your body the way you want to contort it. Because like the doctor just said, if you're doing it this way, it's messing up your rotator cuff. You can't even extend properly, and you can't even snatch back fast enough. So
it's great. It's like you mentioned. It's like It's almost like do it worth free. Whatever benefits you. If you like throwing it like that, me personally, I'm throwing it like that. I don't see myself at any time or any situation.
That doesn't even feel right here. Yeah. Look, right here, it's not even tight. Here.
Funny enough, I practiced it before. I see its worth, but it's like, nah, I'm good. I'll leave it to those guys. It ain't for me.
Thanks.
But that's for combat news. 103 of them things is kind of crazy.
103.
103 of them things is kind of crazy. She see me on the pod and wants to have my baby.
Relax.
Let me chill.
Yeah.
Might have to make that into like an intro. Like, that's how the pod will start.
No.
Another great episode, guys. And we have a full year ahead of us.
Listen, I'm already in talks with our good friend, my good friend Chef Twan over there at Food Dudes. We're going to get him on here. Might be next week. We'll go ahead and see what our schedules are looking like. We do have a free 2 weeks coming up. We don't have anything planned for next week. And he did mention a really cool food court in Miami. We'll be in Miami. So
that's a good idea.
It's going to be fun. We have to. We got to get back on the interview.
We're back to the interviews. It's a new year, baby. We got to do that.
Chef Twan, be ready.
Be very ready. And on that note, my name's Platini.
Oh, wait. We're doing that? Time flies so fast.
It really does.
My name's Black.
And we are
2 P's.
And a pod. And before you slide, if you're feeling the vibes.
It's a new year, guys. We can't do this anymore. We need you. We've been doing this for ourselves, but now these episodes are all for you.
I said 101, 103.
Please like, share, and subscribe to anyone. Your friends, family, your teacher, who cares? It's good content. If you're a Marvel fan, DC fan, we got you. If you're a fighter fan, we got you. Hey, we even throw in some anime, some video games, when's the last time we did Chip and Sip? We're coming back.
We'll be back. It's top of the year, man. Hey, I like rest. Till next time.